Tired of the high cost of living? Retirement doesn't have to mean slowing down. For many people, it's actually the start of something new. More freedom, less pressure, better weather, lower costs, and maybe even a beach just a short walk away. So where should that next chapter begin? In this video, we'll break down the 10 best countries to retire in 2025. First up is Portugal. It's become one of the top places in the world to retire, and it's easy to see why. It's peaceful, welcoming, and surprisingly affordable. The healthcare system is solid, the infrastructure works, and the pace of life is exactly what retirement should feel like. Relaxed, but never boring. From the sunny Algarve to the cobbled streets of Lisbon and Porto, the whole country has a special kind of charm. The weather? Classic Mediterranean. More than 300 sunny days a year. The food? Fresh seafood, great local wine, and markets that are still surprisingly cheap. One of the biggest reasons people choose Portugal is safety. It's consistently ranked as one of the safest countries in the world. And if you're worried about language, English is widely spoken in most cities and coastal areas. There's also the tax side. Portugal still offers a tax-friendly setup for foreign retirees. The rules have changed a bit over time, but the NHR regime still gives some solid benefits. And getting residency through something like the D7 visa isn't too complicated. Retiring in Portugal doesn't just mean living comfortably, it means living better without overspending. Mexico isn't just about tacos and beaches, though those are definitely part of the charm. What makes Mexico great for retirement is the variety. You can choose the kind of lifestyle you want. Want to live by the ocean without spending a fortune? Check out Puerto Vallarta. Want something more artistic and historic? Mérida could be a great fit. The cost of living is low. In many places, you can live comfortably on $1,500 a month, or even less. That covers rent, bills, food, and going out. Healthcare is good and very affordable, with both public and private options. Many doctors trained in the US, and medicine costs way less than in most Western countries. Getting a visa is also pretty straightforward. Mexico offers both temporary and permanent residency, and you don't need a high income to qualify. Even though the news sometimes paints a different picture, many parts of Mexico are safe, especially the areas where lots of expats and retirees already live. And when it comes to culture, there's a lot to enjoy. Ancient ruins, amazing food, and locals who are genuinely friendly. Retiring in Mexico isn't about being alone. It's about feeling connected to the place, the people, and the lifestyle. Thailand isn't just for backpackers and digital nomads. It's a rising star for retirees too. And when looking at the cost of living, it's easy to see why. Monthly expenses can be shockingly low, especially outside of Bangkok. In cities like Chiang Mai or Hua Hin, it's possible to rent a modern one-bedroom apartment for a few $100s a month. Food is cheap, delicious, and everywhere. Healthcare here is world-class. Thailand's hospitals are often ranked among the best in Asia, and prices are a fraction of what's charged in the West. English is widely spoken in the medical field, and many expats travel here just for treatment. The climate is tropical, which means warm year-round. Beaches in the south, mountains in the north, vibrant cities, quiet villages. There's a flavor for every type of retiree. Thailand also offers a special retirement visa for those over 50. Requirements are manageable, and the process is well known among the expat crowd. There's a rhythm to life here that's hard to resist, a blend of calm, culture, and convenience that turns a short visit into something permanent. This is one of the most eco-friendly, peace-loving nations on the planet. Costa Rica has no army. Instead, it invests in healthcare, education, and preserving its natural beauty. For retirees, that makes a big difference. The country offers a laid-back lifestyle, clean air, safe water, and strong public services. The Pura Vida philosophy isn't just a slogan, it's the way life is lived. From beach towns like Tamarindo to mountain retreats like Atenas, there's a strong expat community and plenty of infrastructure. And even though Costa Rica can be more expensive than some of its neighbors, it's still very affordable compared to the US or Europe, especially when it comes to housing, local food, and healthcare. Speaking of healthcare, it's excellent. The public system is open to legal residents, and private clinics offer fast, high-quality service at reasonable prices. The country offers a pensionado visa for retirees with a stable income, like a pension or Social Security. It's one of the easiest residency paths in Central America. Add in the natural beauty, biodiversity, and warm climate, and it's easy to see why Costa Rica consistently ranks as one of the happiest places in the world. This one might surprise a few people, but Malaysia is quietly becoming one of Asia's best places to retire, especially for those looking for excellent value without giving up comfort. Cities like Kuala Lumpur offer a mix of modern living, colonial charm, and diverse culture. English is widely spoken, the internet is fast, healthcare is excellent, and the food? A delicious mix of Malay, Chinese, and Indian influences. The cost of living here is low, really low. Rent, groceries, eating out, it all adds up to big savings compared to Western countries, yet the standard of living is high. Think luxury apartments, modern malls, and weekend trips to tropical islands, all on a modest retirement budget. Malaysia's MM2H visa used to be the go-to program for expats, and even though requirements have changed, new alternatives are emerging through state-level programs that make long-term stays possible. Retirement in Malaysia means warm weather, rich culture, and a lifestyle that's both easy and exciting. It's a country that's often overlooked, but those who do settle here rarely look back. Spain has long been a favorite among European retirees, and it continues to be one of the best all-around destinations for 2025. The lifestyle here is unmatched. Lazy afternoons, late dinners, vibrant festivals, and endless sunshine, especially in the southern regions like Andalusia, Valencia, or the Canary Islands. The Mediterranean climate is perfect for anyone looking to escape cold winters without roasting in unbearable heat year-round. Spain's public healthcare system is one of the best in the world, and legal residents have full access to it. Even private healthcare is affordable compared to other Western countries, with excellent doctors and short wait times. The cost of living varies depending on the region. Big cities like Madrid and Barcelona can be pricey, but smaller towns or coastal areas are surprisingly affordable. Rent in many parts of Spain is still very reasonable, and eating out doesn't break the bank, especially if you enjoy tapas and a glass of local wine. For retirees from outside the EU, Spain offers a non-lucrative visa, which is perfect for those who can support themselves without working. It's not the fastest visa in Europe to obtain, but it's well worth the paperwork. There's an ease to life in Spain. And for many, retirement is all about just that: slowing down, enjoying the moment, and living well. Panama is one of the most retiree-friendly countries in the world. One of the biggest reasons? The Pensionado program. It's considered one of the best retirement visas out there, offering discounts on everything from medical care and travel to restaurants and even movie tickets. And the income requirement to qualify is very manageable, just $1,000 a month. Once you've sorted the visa, Panama is just an easy, comfortable place to live. The country uses the US dollar, making banking and finances much simpler for Americans. Healthcare is top-notch, especially in Panama City, and the infrastructure is far better than most people expect. Whether it's a beachside retreat in Coronado or cooler weather up in Boquet's Highlands, there's a setting for every lifestyle. Cities, coastlines, mountains, it's all compact and easy to get around. English is widely spoken in expat hubs, the local population is friendly, and the country has a stable government and economy. Panama feels like a smart choice: practical, easy, and genuinely enjoyable. Looking for somewhere calm, democratic, progressive, and a little off the beaten path? Uruguay checks all the boxes. Tucked between Brazil and Argentina, this small South American country is one of the most stable and safest on the continent. It has strong institutions, low crime rates, and a long-standing commitment to personal freedoms. Montevideo, the capital, is a favorite among retirees. It's peaceful, walkable, full of culture, and sits right along the coast. For something even quieter, there's Punta del Este, once a jet-set resort, now home to many retirees and seasonal expats. The cost of living in Uruguay is moderate, not as cheap as some parts of South America, but still far more affordable than most Western countries. And healthcare here is solid, especially with the country's private mutualista system, which offers quality care at low monthly rates. Uruguay welcomes foreign retirees. There's no special retirement visa, but the general residency process is relatively straightforward and inclusive. This isn't the flashiest place on the list, but if you're looking for a stable country with a strong sense of community, Uruguay is a hidden gem. Retirement in Italy sounds like a dream, and for a growing number of people, it's becoming a reality. The country's deep history, rich culture, world-class cuisine, and picture-perfect towns make it one of the most rewarding places to live. Whether it's sipping espresso in a Tuscan village, exploring the markets of Sicily, or enjoying life in the slow lane in Puglia, there's something about Italy that just feels timeless. While cities like Rome and Milan can be expensive, many rural areas and small towns are surprisingly affordable. And in some regions, the cost of living is dramatically lower than in the US or Northern Europe, without sacrificing quality of life. Italy has even introduced incentives to attract foreign residents and revive small towns, including tax breaks and even property discounts. Healthcare in Italy is excellent and ranked among the best globally. Public care is accessible and affordable once residency is established. The visa process is doable, especially through options like the elective residency visa, which targets retirees with stable income. Retiring in Italy isn't just about saving money. It's about enjoying a beautiful lifestyle with amazing food, rich culture, and a real sense of tradition in everyday life. Looking for something a little different? Morocco might be the most underrated retirement destination on this list. Just a short hop from Europe, Morocco offers a unique blend of Arab, Berber, French, and Spanish cultures. The lifestyle is laid back, the landscapes are stunning, and the cost of living is exceptionally low. From the beaches of Essaouira to the markets of Marrakech or the relaxed rhythm of cities like Agadir, retirees can enjoy comfort and culture without overspending. Housing is affordable, often with spacious layouts and beautiful courtyards. Fresh produce and local cuisine are cheap and flavorful, and private healthcare is both accessible and reasonably priced. Morocco is also very expat-friendly in certain areas, with communities already established. French and Arabic are the official languages, but English is growing quickly in the cities. There's no specific retirement visa, but long-term residence permits are possible to obtain through the right legal steps, especially with proof of income. It's not the first place most people think of, but maybe that's what makes it so appealing. Morocco is full of color, warmth, and opportunity for a fraction of the price. So, where will 2025 take you? These countries aren't just affordable, they offer a better way to live. Less stress, more freedom, and a chance to enjoy life on your terms. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel inspiration.